Ladies and gentlemen, residents of Kajiado North Constituency, my name is George Mugo, a.k.a. JiJo, and I'm running for Member of Parliament, Kajiado North Constituency 2022. Let me go straight to the point. People have been asking me, George, what are you going to do about transport? The transport menace is a headache in Kajiado North Constituency. Tell you what, this involves matatu, this involves tuk-tuks, this involves boda and taxis. All right. Now, first, I consider transport as a basic necessity, and I refer to it as an accessibility. All right. If you need to go to work, you need transport. If you need your kids to go to work, you need transport. If you need to go to a hospital, you need transport. If you need to go and visit your friends and family friends, you need transport. All right. And not everybody has got a personal car. All right. It is a fact. Transport and accessibility is a basic need. Now, currently, there are many challenges affecting the industry, and which these challenges have not been solved yet, but we can be able to solve them amicably by just a little organization here and there. Number one, some of the challenges that I'm talking about is traffic menace. Once I got into a vehicle in town at 5:30 p.m. railways, and I got home Kiserian 26 kilometers away at 11:30 p.m. Surely. Number two, hiking of fare the same day. I got, in the morning, I paid 80 bob. All right. In the evening, I've paid 200 shillings. Why? Because, of course, of the long traffic in Rongai and multimedia, around multimedia, and of course my silage, and of course there are a few clouds showing that it's going to rain. So these guys shot the hike, the transport fee up. And I'm thinking, really? You know, number three, lack of proper stages. If you stand in a stage today, utanyeshewa. That is a fact. Number four, stage cartels. Before you board, you find these guys who fill the matatus. They tell you it's 50 bob. But when you get in and the vehicle starts moving, the actual conductor tells you 80 bob. If you don't want to pay, you'll be told you'll be let out in the next stage. Yeah. Number five, harassment of drivers and conductors. I'm told intelligence says that these guys usually pay a certain figure every week for the matatu for a mistake not to be found in the matatu or on the vehicle. So it is both sides. The passengers are suffering, and even the drivers and the conductors who are giving the service are also at loggerheads with the same. And it reaches a point where even if your vehicle doesn't have a mistake, lazima ulipe. Really? Number seven, spare parts and fuel is expensive. Yesterday, on Monday, yeah, you saw this. Yeah, the government shot the fuel prices up to 122 per liter in Kenya. Really? You know? Number eight, driver squads. Yeah, the drivers for squads. You will leave town with one driver, ukifika Masai Lodge, umepata driver mwingine. Yeah, you will leave, for example, railways, you will, before you reach Ngong town, you'll find another driver has taken over. Yeah, and the driver who has taken over basically is driving as if he's high on something. All right, so the challenges will not come to an end, but they can be managed with creativity and a little sanity. All right, so what do I have in mind? We have all matatus and matatu owners circle in circles. All right, matatu owners in circles. So the idea is we have all the drivers and the conductors in unique circles. Okay, for example, Kajiado North Public Transport Drivers Association. All right, or Kajiado North Public Transport Conductors Association. So they must have access to various benefits in the circle. Number one, they must have access to NHIF benefits. Number two, they must have access to NSSF benefits. Number three, they must have access to KRA. I know people are looking at me, George, KRA, surely. Number three, they should also have at least one or more insurance benefits because of the dangers and risks they may encounter. Number four, the association can come up with a monthly salary depending on the work being done. All right. Now, B, so this is how that system can work. First, we remove hard cash from the industry totally, and that's easy, so that all the customers who use the public transport don't pay hard cash. Okay, usitoe pesa 50 bob unapatia conductor ama 20 bob. They only give a ticket to the conductor, and the conductor scans the barcoded ticket using a sapphire and inserts them in a jar or something, all right, a container. So the moment he scans like this, the sapphire using a SIM card can be able to register all those tickets and be able to transfer or tally the information back to the headquarters in real time. Okay, so for example, if a vehicle KCH starts at 4 a.m., the sapphire is activated and it starts picking the cards or scanning the cards. So if it starts at that 4 a.m. and ends at 12 noon, that's about 7-8 hours. So assuming it scans 70 tickets for assumably 70 passengers, okay, that vehicle has carried 70 passengers. At 12 p.m., it will be tallying 7,000 shillings, correct? Now, this means by 12, of course, yes, it will be having that 7,000 shillings. And then another team, okay, another crew takes the same car from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. and possibly scans 60 tickets. That's for approximately 60 passengers. So at the end of 8 p.m., it will have tallied 6,000 tickets, or rather 6,000 in terms of revenue. Okay. Then a third shift picks the same car from 9 p.m. to 2 p.m. because I intend to make Kajiado North Constituency a 24-hour economy. Hello? You know, so the same sapphire probably picks 40 tickets that is carrying 40 passengers, all right, and a ticket probably goes at 90 bob, okay, because it is not really off peak per se, but it is those wee hours of the morning. So the same sapphire records a tallying of 3,000 bob. So within 24 hours, listen to this, within 24 hours, KCH has employed how many people? 6 people. Within 24 hours, KCH has brought how much? 16,600. And within 1 month, of course, with maintenance and etc., the KCH vehicle has brought 498 whooping thousand. That's almost 500,000. So the tickets bought will be bought. How will the tickets be bought? They'll be bought in a general shop. So you see the way you go and buy, airtime. You go and buy maybe 100 bob airtime, you take it and then you scratch it and then you key in your numbers. So the same way, you have that same ticket in 2 parts where you can tear. So you take it when you get into the vehicle, you tear it out. Probably the ticket can be 50, can be 20, can be 30, can be 100 or so. So the conductor will tear it out, scan it, give you back your part, take his part and slip into the container or jar. All right, then the sapphire will be able to transmit that vehicle. The tallying of that figure, those figures or that ticket. All right. So out of that, remove salary for 6 drivers being paid 32,000 per month. Remove salary for 6 conductors being paid 20,000. Remove fuel costs for approximately 210 kilometers. All right, that's per month, as 669,300. I've done the tally. Do 26 times 2, then multiply by 26 times 2, then multiply by about how much? Basically, getting the total number of kilometers covered in a month. All right. Then remove the maintenance cost. That's about 10,000. Then remove licenses for 8,000. Okay, then remove the owner's benefits for 30,000 shillings. Okay, which means like for example, an owner, if somebody wants to invest in the industry, they'll come and bring their vehicle. Then every month they'll be able to be getting 30,000 or something like that. Tax-free, not tax-free money, not tax-free. Of course, they'll get some revenue from that, or profit for that matter. Okay, so if you do the math, it will amount to about 429,300. So the association will then receive a revenue of 68,700 from one vehicle in 1 month. What else do you want? Okay, that is organized, decent work that can employ our youth. And not just our youth, but even our senior citizens. All right. Now, so this is this working. It will then be replicated to borders. It will be replicated to tuk-tuks, and of course taxis. For the taxis, we have Uber, and it works. All right. Now, this is what you call the epitome of organization. So when you are organized, then there is quality. All right, you will slowly discover people will start leaving their cars at home because there is sanity in the industry. Yeah, and you will notice that there will be less traffic because the rich, quote unquote, will know, George has organized the transport in Kajiado North County. I don't need to use my car. After all, the roads are okay, so the matatu can actually come here. Tuk-tuks are okay, they can come here. There is safety, there is security, there is organization. They won't speed you up. You won't find one tuk-tuk carrying 4 or 5 people. No, there'll be organization. So you'll find these guys who are rich, they leave their cars at home and use the matatus. Hence, we have organized things. So you'll notice the number of private vehicles going to town from Kajiado North Constituency will drastically reduce. When that happens, it means the transport has gone up. The quality of the transport has gone up. All right. So you will also notice that that public transport will start having tangible respect. Okay, and that is what we want. And so you'll notice other counties coming to Kajiado North to come to basically benchmark. And that is my target, that people from different counties, Mombasa, Kisumu, wherever, they'll be coming to Kajiado North Constituency to benchmark. So you will notice there'll be an increase in investment in the transport industry, and this will sustain the industry. So our young people will have decent jobs. Our young people will have decent incomes. Our young people will have decent benefits. And this will make families stronger. With strong families, then there will be a stronger society, and a stronger nation, and a stronger economy. All right? So this is what I bring on the table for the transport sector. In fact, the owner of a vehicle, for example, will lease. We will lease every vehicle, and I've talked about this, of course, with a 12-month renewable contract. All right. So once we take your vehicle, you will have it back after 12 months, which we will create. Of course, we will create our own parking system, and every road will have public transport. I repeat, every road will have public transport. Okay, so that you don't have to really use your car. So this is what I would like to bring on the table, or this is what I want to bring on the table, or this is what I will bring on the table if you put me in as member of, or rather if you vote me in as member of parliament, Kajiado North 2022. Thank you very much. Simama imara, Madam Bro Amka. That is our slogan. God bless you. See you soon. Asante.